EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go here in Baltimore. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. From out of the gun, here's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this one past the 30.
First down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
You turned it.
Jackson now on second down. Right over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Yo. Sit on. You. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sit on.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Second and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Go.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Go ahead. You.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
48-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Kick it! Hey, crazy. Stay here, here you go. Hey, what's up? It's 5. Crazy.
They'll run with Henderson. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now, May. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Off the play fake. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Third and a long way to go. Play action now. Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What?
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Hey, report. Hey.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Patriots 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one's good for 29.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Jackson out of the pistol. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. What is hot? Sit hot.
3rd and short. Jackson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Taken in, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist, gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it. for us in this first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Open man to Mario Douglas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells...
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Quick, ready? Ready. Shut up.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll go forward for a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Shut up.
Second down. Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he will score. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point is good. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Patriots 17.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Hey, Alpha. What a shot! What a shot! What a shot!
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
You.
4th down. Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. May now on 1st and 10. Pass completed to Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Game on! Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Ravens 27, Patriots 24.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
DC, right? Let's go, let's go. No, we changed it.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
They'll run. It's Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to have the Pats' first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
They'll run here. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Once more, Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's up?
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run the sneak, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good, and the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 27.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
One last shot now for Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.